Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Zokumasu here, back with another video. And last part, we left off. Zabuza and Haku have just encountered Kisame while trying to attack Haku and kill the bridge builder. While Haku was there for backup, just in case Zabuza needed it. Just in case Zabuza needed it. So Kisame be losing his target. And Boiis land a wave. We cut back to Kakashi, finally able to support away his shotgun since he was exhausted. Even with the amount of chakra I have, it's still a strain on my body to use the shotgun for long periods of time, and especially my chakra like that. I haven't had a workout that good in months. So they make their way to the bridge builder house. After arriving there, and his bridge builder daughter, whatever her name was, he asks, "Wait, who are these people? They're the people that Hokage from Konoha hired." As the little boy comes from downstairs, "You're all going to die." And I was just like, "Wait, what? Everybody who fought him have all died, and your fates will be the same. All you village people are all spoiled and entitled, thinking life is easy. You won't know anything about the real world." Huh? You know how many times I died, child? Kakashi says. I had to sit and watch as my best friend died. And he's still out there somewhere. He's alive. He decided not to come back to the village. He's the reason why the attack happened on Konoha in the first place. He's the reason all of this is even happening. So you've only been alive for what? A few decades. You could never encounter the things I saw. So after that science happened, and Naruto says that was too harsh for him. Kakashi. No. He needed to learn sooner or later before he decided to do something stupid. Next day, science happens. As Kakashi had fully recuperated, he decides to train Naruto them and doing the same routines like then in canon, refreshing their memories on the skills they have, and continuing to train Sasuke and Chidori more. While Naruto goes after training his own, and he makes a few try to clones for Sakura to advance her Saijutsu skills a little bit more and psych them up. They decide to do 4-hour shifts guarding Sazuma as they take an hour break and spend 2 hours training. This system works out, and it goes to the last day when the bridge builder's almost complete. And yet again, Zabuza shows back up, trying to kill the bridge builder, and Naruto still deciding to save her guard Sazuma, the daughter and kid. He sees two people pulls up, so Naruto quickly takes them out ahead of the bridge, getting there just in the nick of time before Kakashi and Zabuza the battle began, and Haku pulls up right behind him. As Haku pulls up, and he says, I'm sorry, I know I said she, back to the video. That was stupid. He's a he. Creating an ice dome, but Sasuke is able to then avoid him, dressing like a slime where he leaves Sakura to guard Sazuma. Naruto. I saw 1,000 needles. As needles start flying down at the pair, but Naruto uses the almighty push, shattering the mirrors, causing Haku to have to retreat and get out the mirrors. Whoa, that Rinnegan is going to be a problem. The Rinnegan is going to be a problem. As Naruto and Sasuke rushes at Haku, we cut to the fight against Zabuza and Kakashi, and Kakashi going out right from the beginning, using his Mangekyo. As him use it calmly a combination of comedy to catch him off guard. Since Zabuza haven't faced many Uchihas, he never faced one with comedy before. It's like, wait, what? As his arm almost gets torn off, but he does lose his Samihara, his sword. Huh. I see you don't want to fight battle. Even without my sword, I'm still stronger than you in every way. As he takes out a kunai, wrenching Kakashi still been skilled. He's able to sidekick Kakashi, hitting him in the head, but that ended up just being a shadow clone as Kakashi appears behind him. Zabuza reacting, hitting Kakashi with a scorpion kick, hitting him in his neck, pushing Kakashi back as he uses a water dragon. Kakashi decides to counter with a phoenix flower, evaporating the flower, going towards Zabuza, but Zabuza used a water clone to substitute extinguishing the flames as he appears on top of Kakashi. As Kakashi uses comedy, going inside his convention, grabbing Zabuza's sword, and planning to use it against him, but Zabuza crisply countered, grabbing his sword out of Kakashi's hand as Kakashi pulls out his own sword, and they began a clash. But things aren't going so good with Haku, Naruto, and Sasuke. They underrated Haku, thinking he wasn't that powerful, and he drops him in his hectic arms. This time allowing it, knowing it's not really a threat. But Haku pushed more Shiraka inside of it, and she's pushing Naruto and Sasuke both to their limits. They use a combination technique between the Gale Form and Fireball Jutsu, creating a combination inferno, creating an inferno to try to melt the ice, but it didn't work. Naruto makes multiple strike points. His Haku speed it's gotten faster. Strikes, the needles are seemingly hitting them over, and they can barely dodge him out of the way. Even Sasuke, with a free Tomoe Trigun, is barely able to move out the way, and Naruto with Rinnegan is barely able to move out the way. Naruto uses some Kurama Chakra, getting it from the fox himself. Since Kurama really don't want to die, on somewhat even terms than Naruto, punches it, running a mirrors, but quickly it will regenerate even faster than its previous counterpart in canon. Naruto using a cloak. Sasuke. How many shadow clones can make? None. But how good are you with the Chidori? Really, I'm gonna try to draw Haku out of the mirror. I'm gonna keep you guarded. Make sure you don't get hit by none of the Shurikens. Mostly shadow clone Jutsu. As about 15 Naruto pops out, both enhance Kurama. Both enhance Kurama Chakra. Lightning style. Lightning bullets. As each of them fires at the mirrors, putting small cracks in them, but the mirror still regenerate. As Haku increases speed once again. His speed once again. Using more dangerous techniques. Water style. Ice spikes. As massive spikes of ice come flowing at the mirror, going at a instant speed towards Naruto, but Naruto blocking them all as Sasuke prepared the Chidori. We cut back to Zabuza and Kakashi. This fight not being in favor, and neither of them could get the upper hand on one another. As one strikes, the other one strikes back. As one cuts, the other one cuts deeper. Strikes harder and gets deeper. Kakashi backs back, summoning his ninja hounds, trying to catch on Zabuza. Rushes towards him, and Zabuza summoning a miss. With Kakashi's sound alone, he could hear him coming, as he's able to block every strike that Zabuza comes half thrown at him. Water style. truthful water dragon, Kakashi yells out, all handing Zabuza. Asked him using the wind style jutsu he copied from the Uchiha. Water, wind style, blazing, wind style, gale palm, blowing away all of the wind. As Sakura finally able to see them, and she sees that Sasuke and Naruto needs help using the Earth Spike, she goes, it's mastering every mirror that Haku is forcing Haku to retreat. And Sasuke substituting with one of Naruto's shadow clones, almost in unison. As Zabuza gets hit by water dragons, he also gets hit with a phoenix flower, as well as getting hit by Kakashi Ninja House. It's him getting caught off guard. As gets Chidori's almost in unison, and Haku sees his father figure about to get killed, and walking right past Sasuke, and Sasuke completely missing, hitting one of the mirrors that was in fact Haku rushes in front of Zabuza, taking the hit for him, receiving the hit for him. You did your job. As Kakashi jumps back, you was really useless, weren't you? As Naruto's like, how dare you? Can't you see he sacrificed his life for you, that he'd do anything for you? How dare you talk down to him? He just sacrificed his life for you. As Zabuza begins to let out a tear. Dang it. But then Gato Man shows up. And Zabuza's hand still being free. He goes and he takes out all of Zabuza Man, Gato's man, still getting stabbed countless times. He lost countless amounts of blood, losing countless amounts of blood. As he cuts Gato's head off, he says, we're both going somewhere. Haku, he went somewhere greater. He went somewhere peaceful. But you and I, we don't have just luxuries. I fit right in down there. But you're gonna have demons torturing you every day, every back. As removing his head, as he goes and lays with Haku, taking his last dying breath as well. And Kakashi closing his eyes, says maybe there is hope you went there. As they prepare, Naruto makes hundreds of shadow clones to help with the building efforts. They're able to finish the bridge, and they all think Naruto with their village about to come out of poverty. Get borderline poverty limit. As Naruto, the bridge is named the Great Naruto Bridge. As in canon, or named the Great Team 7 Bridge. Now I'm going to keep it a Great Naruto Bridge. It's a Naruto whatever. Not a Team 7 whatever. As we go back, the new months kind of Kakashi's training is probably more. He was even able to complete more sea rank missions. I'm mastering quite a little bit of money they have saved, since Naruto doesn't really need to spend any of it. They have been the son of Hokage and Red Death after all. So he decides to put it into a savings account, because maybe someday he'll need it soon. As for his mother time skip, they all have gotten stronger. Jiraiya came back to the village. He decided to train Naruto of how to use the Kyuubi chakra in this little 2 or 3 month time skip. As they still do agree to join the Jonin exams, this time they have more time to actually prepare. Naruto learns Sage Mode. As Sasuke fully mastered Chidori, and Sakura training Kurenai Anko, trained for her skills as well, along with everybody else getting stronger as well. Sakura even changes her outfit to match more of Anko's. to match more of what uncles wear. Not exactly. I know what some of y'all be thinking. Y'all niggas be weird. But Kakashi asks them if they want to join the Jonin sounds. Since he says yes. The event, everything so far goes the same in canon, but Sasuke whoops Rock Lee this time. That's not an effort. He whoops Rock Lee, and Naruto loving and above, having more respect for Sasuke. And the events of the first part of the exam have no reason to change. Have no reason to change, so all of that can remain the same as in canon. But that's what I just said. And always keep your water on you while you're recording. You won't regret it. But anyway, Uncle still jumps in the window, saying get ready for the forest of death. The vets leading up to go to the same. Then they encounter Orochimaru. With them being much stronger than the canon, Naruto be fucking enter into stage mode, activating the Rinnegan. As Sasuke activates Chidori and Sakura goes up to her full of her mastering the Shinfer enhancement, not at the level of Tsunade's tail, but she pretty much having mastery of it. So when she gets her training from Tsunade, it's going to be a lot more effective than it was in canon. Since she already had the basis down, and she's pretty much a chakra control genius. So they all encounter Orochimaru as Naruto still gets about to get eaten by a snake, but he mollywops the snake, like no lip whatsoever, ripping his snake in half with a Rasengan. Says, well, I see Jiraiya took you to the toads. Who are you? As he rushes at Sasuke, trying to bind him with the neck, but Naruto uses the automatic pull, putting him sourcing. Him learning the flying Rasen from Minato, teleporting, hitting him with a Rasengan on the back of his back. As Sasuke powers up to the Dory. Try rushing at him. Naruto knew that this figure would get away, so he teleports in front of him while he's in front of Sasuke and Orochimaru, both getting hit by the Chidori. And our Rasengan turns to blood, but this ended up just being a mud clone. As Orochimaru sends a blazing inferno so hot that everything burning down multiple trees, hitting all three of them, but barely in time, Topper is able to pull up a mud wall. Orochimaru, knowing he has to take this a little bit more serious, pulls up the grab shell and rushes at Naruto. With Kurama empowers him with his chakra, and he uses it to push Orochimaru back. As Orochimaru says, so you all are going to be difficult. I guess I have to get serious now. And she lets out a massive wave of blood loss flying towards them. And Naruto's just barely able to break through it. Uppercuts Orochimaru, sending him flying back and catching Orochimaru off guard. With him entering the freestyle cloak. This time not losing control. He powers off. With Kurama assistance, fires off the Tail Beast Bomb. Faithful Tail Beast Bomb, hitting Orochimaru there in it. And Orochimaru not being able to avoid it, gets injured. He nearly dies. Next time I'm gonna have to retreat. These children rule my plan, but Naruto not letting him almighty pull and Sasuke getting in front of him and Naruto going behind, using a flying Rasen, both actually succeed in hitting Orochimaru with the Rasengan and Chidori, with Sasuke piercing through his chest as Naruto hitting him in the back. As Orochimaru coughs up blood, not killing him, causing Kabutosa to have to intervene to escape from Orochimaru. He's going to return. And what the damage is, he's saying he's forced to take on a new vessel. a new vessel. So Orochimaru is going to be a while. This is still one of Uchiha. He takes one of the Uchiha who came to join him. He takes his body. I wanted somebody like this Itachi. I wanted someone stronger at this, but he'll have to do. As Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura make it to him, opening the scrolls, and Naruto still comes out congratulating them. But I'm beginning to preliminaries. I'm beginning to the preliminaries next round. Hope y'all all enjoyed this part of What If. Zoku Meister out.